How do you model compassion without compliance? It's one of the hardest things to do. So if you can model compassion without compliance, you can maintain integrity, try to promote peace, although typically the other side does not want peace. And you don't want to surrender your values by agreeing to their harmful or disrespectful or whatever beliefs they have. So how can we have this vast difference, which is a divide in ideology, a hatred towards a specific group of people, because you have one side and the politicians, whether it be Maxine Waters, whether it be Cory Booker, whether it be whomever, Chuck Schumer, calling for violence against people. Remember when they did that whole Trump thing, take him out behind the woodshed, beat him up in the gym, throw a punch, push back? They were calling for violence against the Supreme Court. They were supporting the assassination attempts. They were crying over the failed assassination attempts. So we've got this complete divide and hatred in America. So how are we supposed to have compassion on them? Well, that takes effort. But we still can have compassion without agreeing and without having compliance. So how do you model that? Well, the first is to listen. Listen to understand. Okay, tell me what you think. LGBT ideology, what do you think? Let's take it something a little bit simpler. How about Ramadan? Okay, I'm not Muslim. I do not believe in the Muslim faith. I will not practice the Muslim faith. I'm not going to criticize you if you believe the Muslim faith. That's your choice. If you want to, I say starve yourself during Ramadan, but I know it's a sacrificial fasting. Great. I'll support that. As a teacher, when students have the pass to go pray or they need to go pray, leave the classroom. Doesn't bother me that you practice your religion. But yet people will push back because my Christian faith. But I try to have discussion. And it's not Muslims that push back. It could be anybody. But I'll talk to Muslims and try to understand. Explain to me. Explain to me because I want to know. If you're Jewish, explain to me. I'd like to know. I'm not going to agree with you. I'm not going to follow you. If you're an atheist, let's talk about it. I'm not going to agree with you, but let's have a conversation for understanding. So I'll give you my full attention and I'll completely validate what you're going through and I'll ask questions about it because I want to know, but I'm not going to comply. I'm not going to adopt your viewpoint. I'm not going to pretend to agree with you. I'm not going to surrender my values to what you think.